the seatbelt hold here. So I've got, if I'm right-handed, I'm going to go right arm over as my choke threat. My left arm is going to be my secure arm. So I make sure that it's in his armpit, and I keep my sternum right onto his back. Okay? In this position, we talked about our opponent's height. If the guy's taller than me, I may need to leave a little bit of space between his tailbone and my coccyx area. So I need, because I can recline him to get in a good position to be able to hit the choke if the guy's taller. If he's my height or shorter, I can be right on his back. If we're on a scooter in like a really windy road in Thailand, I'm fearing for my life, just hold on like this. Okay? So in this position, when I'm locked up tight, the key is to keep my sternum on his back to make sure his back doesn't hit the floor. Okay? So once I lock the seatbelt hold, this arm is my secure arm because it prevents him from sliding underneath me. Because if I just hold here, I start pulling back, he's just going to start scooting down and then escape. Okay? So I can use this. If he starts dropping low again, just like that, boom, I can use this to pop him right back up. Okay? So we're going to secure the person here. I kind of pinch my elbows in and pull him in tight. I've got both hooks in. And in this position now, we're talking about how the guy's going to escape to understand how to control. If we're here, that opening is in this area, so he's going to try to put his back on the floor this way versus this way, because my arm's going to prevent that. So here, I know this, so if I just stay here, Ryu's going to go ahead and fall this way, unhook my leg with his right arm, and just keep scooting towards the ground, and I'm going to lose the position. Exactly. So come back. Because I know this, what I'm going to do is lock this position. Again, my right ear is on his left ear to make sure I have the choke. I don't want to be on this side. So we're here, and I'm just going to drop his shoulder on the floor and my shoulder on the floor. And the motion is I'm just going to take my right elbow and close that gap, that hole that he wants to go to, boom, and just steer him and make the opening on the other side. So we're here. I'm going to lift my left elbow, tuck my right elbow, boom, and collapse him to the ground here. Once both of our shoulders are on the ground and my sternum is in his back, it's going to be real hard for him to slide this way to escape. Okay? So this is the initial control position that I want. Okay? I'm always looking for this top hand here. It's going to float around, because if he wants to roll right, he's going to use this arm as momentum to kind of reach across. Okay? He's also, for the first thing that we're going to do is he's going to use this hand, and he's going to hook my top leg, my heel, and he's going to just pull it off, boom, and he's going to try to escape for rolling away that way towards his knee. So what I'm going to do here is, as soon as I lock here and I'm tight, and I see him reach for my left heel, I'm just going to catch his wrist. Okay? And as soon as I catch it, I can't, go ahead, grab my heel again. I can't wait for him to put this up in the air. Go and keep lifting my heel up. If I do this, there's no way that I can get the angle to catch his wrist. Okay? So I need to make sure is as soon as he cups my heel with his leg, this is where I can still secure. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to lift his arm straight up toward the ceiling, and I'm going to pull back and then tuck it in between his back and my hips here. Once I get this here, I just open my leg and pinch with my knee to the outside. And I can start locking up the rear naked choke. I can hold on to this and hit kind of like a kimura. All I'm going to do is just keep lifting my arm this way with his hand in place. And you can get a lot of taps here. I just keep squeezing in is the key. So pinch in, and then you can get the tap and then just lift up. Or I'll let go and just go for the choke because it's 1 on 2. Okay. Come back up. We lock the position. We're going to go ahead and dip. Boom. Both shoulders on the floor. If he takes his left hand and starts reaching for my heel, reach. Okay? And as he starts clearing my leg out, look what he does with his hand. He pulls it behind his hips, makes it a lot easier for me to hook there. Okay? If he doesn't push and try to clear the leg like this and help me, and he just lifts it up, another thing I can do is, especially when he's strong, is I just put my foot on the floor and I shoot my hips forward. Now I can tuck and I pull him right back. Lock the position and hit the choke. Okay? We're going to work this position first. 1, 2, 3.